Welcome back to our podcasting tutorials. In this video, we're going to be showing you how to add sound effects and jingles to your podcast. So, the first step is going to be going to the bottom right-hand side of your screen where these three buttons are. We were working with the media browser just a moment ago. Now, for sound effects and jingles, go ahead and click on the left-hand button, which is the Loops browser, represented by this eyeball. And then at the top of your screen, if it's not already selected, click the Podcast Sounds view right here on the right-hand side, and that will make it easier to find sound effects to add to your podcast. So we can either browse through all sound effects and jingles, or we can just browse jingles, little songs, or we can just browse sound effects. So, for example, if I want a sound effect of an animal for my podcast, I can click in the animal category, and I have a number of options here in the sound effect window. I can preview these by just clicking on them once. And I can click on as many as I want to find the particular sound effect I want. Let's say I want this chimpanzee sound effect. I can click, drag that sound effect into my track window, and you'll notice it puts that sound effect in my track window, and I can place it wherever I would like. So I'll place it at the beginning, and it adds an animal track right here under the rest of my tracks automatically. And I can do that for as many sound effects as I want. Just click and drag and place it wherever I want within my track window. So now I have my picture tracks, my voice track, and some sound effects, and I can move them wherever I would like. So let's just test this out real quick. So welcome to our first podcast. Okay, so it's coming together. We have our sound effects, our vocal track, photos. Now let's add a jingle. A short little song, if you will. We'll go into jingles, and they're organized into some categories. Let's go into rock and blues, and again, just simply click on one to preview it. And once you find one you like, simply click and drag it into your track window one more time. You can drag it onto the jingles track that has been provided for you and place it wherever you would like again. And you can loop this track if you want it to play over and over for a certain duration, or you can just have it play the one time. So that's how you add jingles and sound effects to your podcast. Our next video is going to show how to add songs from your iTunes library or Garageband creations, and then our final video will show how to add video files into your podcast.